Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is going to be an exciting Venture Trends event. We usually have a great turnout. It already looks like we have dozens, if not hundreds of people. I'm scrolling through a big list right now. It looks pretty awesome. Um, we're gonna I'm gonna give you a couple just updates and things while we wait for some people to stream in, and then we'll jump right into tables and start talking about the trends themselves. So my name is Adeo Resi. I'm CEO of the Desal Group. The Desal Group is the parent company of VC Lab, the LP Institute, Desal Hub, and a number of different initiatives. And our goal is really to open up venture capital to a wider audience worldwide, because for many years, venture capital was restricted to a privileged few and a privileged few geographies. And what that meant is that if you were starting a great company in Africa or Central Asia or Latin America, it was almost impossible for you to raise the capital that you needed to grow a thriving business that could impact the world. But things are changing. Great venture capitalists are spreading around the world and helping founders create meaningful companies everywhere. And there couldn't be a better time for that to happen. And that's a lot about what Venture Trends is going to be talking about today, because there's some really amazing things going on in the world that are going to change things at a greater scale than the internet changed things in the sort of mid to late 90s. So one of the big topics today that we'll be talking about in Venture Trends is AI. And I think it's safe to say that AI could be, just as large as the internet, is I think a conservative view, but it could be in fact much larger than the internet, because the internet's penetrating a lot of things, right? It's definitely, there's IoT, there's internet in cars, but AI is going to penetrate more things, right? Pretty much everything will have a component of AI in it. And that may also bring the internet in it, because it may be connected AI. But AI has the power to be as large or possibly even larger than the internet. And we're going to be not only talking about AI today, but we're going to be talking about vertical AI. So you're going to see tables for these things. And if you agree with some of these trends, let's see those thumbs going up. The bottom of their screen, there's a little emoji. You can put a heart, you can put a thumb, you can put some cool, yeah, emojis are great when you're speaking, particularly in this setting. Excellent. So AI is popular. We'll have AI, vertical AI. And if those tables fill up, we can make some more AI tables. A next really popular item in our surveys was deep tech. We're seeing so much cool deep tech. And if you love deep tech, let's see some emojis again. We're seeing so many cool deep tech funds, deep tech companies. There's all sorts of neuroscience deep tech like Neuralink. There's space deep tech like growing things in space, using space for observation on Earth, even sending things to the moon. So we're seeing all and robotics in deep tech. So deep tech is exploding right now in a way that we've never really seen before. And there aren't a ton of venture capitalists focused on deep tech. So this is a really exciting time to see deep tech really take off. Another big area was mental health. And we can throw psychedelics in there as well. There were a ton of funds that either run by neurodiverse managers that are interested in backing neurodiverse founders, or funds working on things related to just general mental health and wellness. We have a mental health crisis in the world. This device came out and basically messed our children up. And now we've got to figure out, hey, where do we go from here to make these devices healthy and happy for everyone? So there's going to be a mental health table talking about all the innovations, all the way from mental health, psychedelics, etc. Another big area was longevity. Get those hands up and thumbs up if you're liking longevity. Clearly, a lot of people today are thinking, hey, I'm getting older. And we're seeing advances in tackling all sorts of things to extend life, extend quality life, and really help people not only just live longer, but more productive, happier lives. So there's going to be a table talking about that. We'll have some general socializing tables as well. You'll be able to ask questions with me, and there'll be some questions about general things like fundraising and limited partner demand. So we'll jump to the tables in a second. Let me just quickly leave you with a couple other things. So on exciting news front, cohort 14, actually, we just did this. We probably had about 2,800 applicants to cohort 14, one of our largest applicant batches to date. And we brought in a slightly smaller cohort because we were much stricter in the admissions period. So cohort 15 admissions are open to VC Lab. And what we're going to do this time that's really unique is if you have an application that maybe not quite as strong as some of the others, we're going to give you a pre-curriculum. And if you complete the pre-curriculum, we're going to let you into the program. Now, the pre-curriculum is going to be hard because you have to get commitments from limited partners, but this will give more people than ever before a shot to get in the program by actually doing a little bit of work before the program and showing us that you're capable of launching a fund. So we're going to give more people a shot to get in and launch funds in cohort 15. I see a lot of emojis there, so that's great. One other little announcement. So we've had a huge smash success. Oh, two other announcements, actually. So today we're starting the Venture Institute cohort 3. This is our program where we take people who want to get a job in venture capital and we train them and then give them a job in venture capital. And the really neat thing is in cohort 1 and cohort 2, as we've been placing these Venture Institute associates into firms in a program we call the residency, those firms are hiring their residents. All right. That's awesome. So we always were like, yeah, hopefully they'll get a job, and they are getting jobs. So we're really excited about the Venture Institute. That's starting today. We're going to do cohort 4 starting, obviously, once cohort 3 is done. Huge success. Last announcement, so we're training the team members. We're training the people launching the funds. We're also training the limited partners. We have a program called the LP Institute. The LP Institute is training limited partners. We have some of the best and largest limited partners in the world in cohort 1. Development banks, big banks, fund of funds, etc. They are committing over $350 million into new and emerging managers in the next 12 to 18 months, just the people in cohort 1 of the LP Institute. And we're helping them find and learn how to invest in managers around the world. I know it's kind of a mind-blowing number. Thanks for the emojis. So we're going to be doing cohort 2 in May. So if you know an LP that really is interested in new and emerging managers, but maybe a little unsure of what to do. And most LPs are a little scared of new and emerging managers because they're like, I don't know how to evaluate them. I don't know, are they good? How do I figure out if they're good? How do I, invest and not, without too much risk and all this stuff. So they have lots of questions, and we're teaching them how to invest in new and emerging managers, because established managers are kind of easy to invest in. They're like, look, I've done 4 funds. Here are how my funds have done. I've returned this much money to LPs. It's a safe bet. New and emerging managers, it's like, is it safe? Is it good? I don't know. We're teaching all that stuff. It's going great. I think we're going to have a really amazing second cohort of the LP Institute. So if you know any LPs that are interested, just send them to govclab.com. You'll see LP Institute right on the homepage, along with VC Lab and the Venture Institute. All these programs are free, By the way, the only program that's not free is the LP Institute. But if you refer an LP in, it's free. So if you say, hey, this LP should go in, and the LP says I'm referred by so-and-so, then it's free for that LP because we value your referrals. We want to help you. All right. So we got, when I get off screen in a second, you're going to see a bunch of tables. There'll be a table with me there, but there'll be a table on a lot of different subjects. Here's what I recommend that you do. Find a table that resonates with you, right? Something that you're interested in. Could be fundraising, could be AI, could be longevity. Sit down at the table, introduce yourself when the time comes, and join the conversation. This is where peers around the world, LPs and GPs, get to meet one another and really discuss the issues, because these are the issues that are the big issues in Q2 2024. Okay? And learn something. And as if the table, don't feel bad to jump to another table, right? Spend some time at a table, engage in the conversation, then jump to another table. And we'll keep this open as long as people are there. So if you're loving a table and you don't want to go, stay as long as you like, right? We're going to keep it open for you. So with that said, this is such a joy to see everybody. I really hope to connect with you. You're going to see me at my table if you need one little tip on my table. If you got a question for me, I answer that question and you feel satisfied, please jump back into the rest of the tables so that there's room for other people to come. I'll see you in a minute, everyone. This is going to be great. Again, I'm coming off screen. You're going to see the tables. Join some tables that you like, and it's going to be amazing. Thanks, everybody. Big round of applause. Woo! All right. Here we go. Can we turn to tables now, Sheila? Thanks, everyone. Bye, guys.